This is what another one-named man, Shaquille, posted yesterday. A photo of him and Kobe taking on LeBron and AD, metaphorically, right? The question was, 2-on-2, who you got? Y'all already know who I got. So, Paul, obviously, Shaq and Kobe have had more of a history of success as a duo, got a lot more time. AD and LeBron hadn't played that long together. These two had a three-peat. Both men have already finished their Hall of Fame careers. But specifically, if you were just putting them all at their prime, let's just say all four at their prime, a game of 2-on-2, and you played against every single one of those guys.
Oh, my God.
In their prime, actually, so you tell me.
This is not a hard one. It's Shaq and Kobe.
Whoa.
Come on now.
Frightened me
what are you talking about? Shaq and Kobe,
Give me your
hands
reasons.
down.
Give me your reasons.
I mean, you're talking about two of the top 10 players all time. We already know LeBron is going to be in the top 5. We don't know where AD is going to be at when his career ends. So this is a no-brainer right now as we speak. But maybe down the line they'll have a chance.
First of all, I'm a little nervous with your hand gestures. You got two phones next to your
two.
First of all,
you got
Paul has
phones.
Paul, please. Paul was born like this, apparently. This is all Paul does anymore.
We've already had one spill. I'm just worried about the
No,
technology.
I got it all under control. It's organized.
2-on-2. Shaq is a trump card. You're like, what are you going to do with Shaq?
Right.
Prime Shaq? Forget. Who's
Shaq.
guarding him? AD? AD's a great defensive player.
LeBron has a better chance at guard.
It might be, and Shaq's just, you're going to be out of bounds, and he's going to be dunking over and over again. I don't care if you play ones, twos, whatever. Shaq's just going to dunk over and over.
I mean, this is the thing that's so crazy about Shaq is that when you say there, Paul, at the beginning, you said, oh, LeBron, is one of the greatest players of all time. You're thinking in your head Michael Jordan. You might be thinking about Kareem. While Shaq is not usually in anyone's top 3 in those conversations, he is, once you start doing this kind of exercise, everyone's like, yeah, most dominant, most unstoppable, all of those kinds of things.
Absolutely.
You can't really put anyone up against him.
No one.
What did you guys do when you were game planning to play against him?
We were like, we tried to front him, but the bad thing about it is I was the weak side guy. So imagine like a guy standing in front of Shaq, they lob the ball over, and then I have to come over and run and trap him. So I'll tell you once, he turned the ball over one time and went up for the dunk, and I smacked the ball as hard as I can. It didn't go out his hand. He kept going up and dunked it, and I was like, hey, I'm not helping no more.
Right.
Y'all got this. He could get 30 and 40. Let's stop Kobe, y'all. Let's go.
I'm not sure how much money you would have to pay me to stand still and take a charge from like an on-rushing prime Shaq, but it would be a lot of money because I'm not coming out of that well.
I was going to say, I don't think he would get up.
I mean, once he get the ball and then he do this, Zach.
No, it's over for me. I'm going to the hospital.
This is what you're going to get every day. That's like, what you going to do?
Nothing.
Get out the way.
By the way, how nice for the Lakers franchise that you can even have this conversation. This, by the way, led to one of a version of our conversations the other day, which is when you talk about who the best Laker has been, right? You've got a guy like LeBron James, who, again, people would say is in the top 2 or 3 of all time, but you would never call him the best Laker because he hasn't won anything there, right? He just got here. So you have a weird situation where he might be the best player to put on a Laker uniform, although people will talk about Kareem, by the way, but not the best Laker. Would you say Kobe or Shaq is the best Laker, or Kareem?
Well, we all know Magic is the best Laker. I mean, he has 5 titles. He's won 3 MVPs in the Laker uniform.
Right.
What he's accomplished in that uniform.
Right, I guess that's the point, right?
What he's accomplished in, like Kareem is great, but Magic accomplished more in that uniform.
Well, Kobe's got 5 titles in that uniform.
Yeah, but Magic still accomplished more in a Laker uniform. I mean, they both got 5 titles, but Magic's trump card is the MVPs right there.
Magic is the all-time Laker. The guy whose name, and it just happened again, who never gets mentioned in the best Laker of all time, not even a mention, is Jerry West. And he should be mentioned. He's one of the greatest players of all time. He's a million-time All-Star. They made the finals a ton of times in a row. And if not for the Bill Russell Celtics, he may be a 4 or 5-time champion, and then he's in this conversation.
I got one for you. Hold on, I got one real quick. Since we saying Magic is the best Laker,
right?
Why do we hear conversations about Kobe being the greatest?
Well,
where's Magic fit in that conversation?
Like of all time?
Of all time. There's an argument that Kobe is up there with Jordan second and third.
That's why when I said to you, who's the best Laker?
If Magic is the best Laker, where does he fit? If he's better than Kobe.
Above Kobe.
All right, then. So, young generation, please get YouTube. Watch these Magic Johnson highlights, please. Because Magic was defining for the game of basketball in the 80s.
Well, there you go. I would say, though, to your Jerry West point, if we did have the Shaq and Kobe 2-on-2 versus LeBron and AD, but then they called Jerry West on to be like 3-2 with them against Shaq and Kobe, then you've got something.
Okay.
There you go.
Kind of lost track of where that all went, but
Prime Jerry West. I'd like to see him in there, too. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.